head is spinning.
I've got something for you, Onion. You were looking for dead tissue, if I recall correctly. Yes, I need it so bloody much. I hope this will be of use to you. I hope I manage to make what I want out of it. Meanwhile, how can I return your kindness? I have no money, but I can offer you something better. The drugs that are not available to the general public yet. I can't give them all away right now, though, so you'll have to choose what you want. Immunogens, antibiotics, or painkillers.
This is utterly inconceivable.
Could you do me a favor, Onion? Bad Grief wants to see you. Who the hell is that? The local thief kingpin. Oh, that lowlife. What does he want of me? He only said that your meeting would be mutually beneficial. I'm not going to meet those pickpockets. I have to make do with Reuben. I want to be completely honest with you, Onion. They will leave the boys be if you promise to come by. Are the boys' lives in danger? They are. All right, I'll go. Thank you, Onion. You know those people who have a real like self-loathing of humanity? The people who oh man, Earth would be so much better without, humanity would be better without humans. Like they have this opinion of the average person in that, like, hey, most people are fucking bad. It was this I don't know, somebody saying like this saying of, the internet, the best thing about the internet is it let us all see, humanity for what it is. A piece of shit. Humanity's fucking awful. And these are people who fundamentally, I guess, just don't like being like they can't resolve that issue in their head. It's like when you find out if you go to like other countries, and if you actually talk to, I don't know, like the people, like if you work with people who are from other countries, or actually are from other cultures, when you talk to people, if you worked in a country, go into any South American country and work there, in like the shit piles, in the labor areas, and not go to the tourist places. If you actually go there and actually immerse yourself, you just find out everybody's racist. You just find out that everybody hates everybody else. And this sort of viewpoint of, man, humanity's just bad. The internet let us see how bad humanity is. Those are people who just went one step further and even hate themselves now, and even hate, wherever they're from. Because, when it's racism, that's typically hand in hand with like, it's like I hate those people and we're better. There's at least that component to it. There's at least I guess I'm defending racism now. There's that, like, what I mean is that there's that component, like they hate everybody except themselves. And then, which is, different than, hey, humans are bad. Humans are fucked up. What a weird, like, what a fucking, I don't know. I can't understand that, that mindset. I can't, I can't get the part where it's like, man, everybody's bad. Like they have this, it's essentially, those are the kind of people who, fantasize and fetishize about like, oh man, I got this woman I want to date. I'm going to go on a date with her. Notkin's invitation. Come to our headquarters. We've a good deed to do, and we won't manage without you. The chieftain of the soul and a half's an artist. But you put somebody, it doesn't have to be a woman, but it's anybody. They put somebody on a pedestal and they have this version of them in their head, and they're really disappointed when they meet the actual person because it's never going to line up with this fantasy inside of your head. This thing of like, man, humanity's a bunch of dumb idiots. Fuck them. Like, what did you expect? Did you think there was going to be anything else? Like, that's what breaks it? Like, the idea that, like, reality of, oh man, people aren't so nice. In some cases, that's enough to, like, completely break you. Like, that's it. You're just like, you know what? Fuck people. Man, I just realized that a lot of people are just kind of jerks. Man, fuck people. What a dumb, what a, hey, listen, I'm sorry that you're so childish that you're not able to, that this revelation is too much for you. Just burn it all down, man. I think these are the same people who want, I don't know, like, I don't know, these are people who don't want anything good. They can't want anything good. Look how they treat reality.
Yeah?
The bachelor will come. He gave me his word.
Will he keep it?
I've seen his eyes. He's the type that always keeps their word.
Okay, I'll send a peon over to my lot so they don't just fiddle around too much. But yet, you could go yourself. I'm low on free hands and feet. If they start being pig-headed, you just say, Agathe, Onathe, Aethe, Ogathpe.
What does it mean?
What it means is our thieves talk, and you ain't got nothing to do with it. So stop being smart and go. They'll do what you tell them to.
Hope so.
There's nothing good about those. There's nothing good about that mindset because it's ultimately self-annihilating, which is not. I mean, if that's what you want, that's fine. But I don't know why that would be something that you would. I don't know. It feels very like that in and of itself is very inhuman. Even self-annihilation, because, well, it's not even inhuman. It's the opposite of life. Like the pursuit of life is an endless struggle to survive and to like make more, keep alive, and make more of yourself. It's the most basic desire of life. And this idea, I don't know, it's like how sociopaths, some of them claim like, I'm not bound by your rules. That makes me better.
Oi, here comes that leather bag. Bad Grief stopped a note on you that you're one of us now, is that right?
Grief's orders. Leave the boys alone. Get lost.
What the hell you babbling about over here, tail cove?
Agathe, One, Aethe, Ogathpe. Got it, tail cove? Now ready, set, go. I want to see your heels flashing.
1 minute again, chicky face.
Hope so.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're gonna die. That's what always happens. I always kill those guys 100% of the time because I can save scum. It's great. You can't win against a god.
Yeah?
Actually, I wonder, how did you manage to sneak in? Freeze, parlay?
Calm down. I will do you no harm.
And where are the crooks? How did they let you through?
It's all right. They are no more.
Would you look at him? Listen, this means we ought to thank you somehow.
It will help.
Take this weapon. It's handmade. Granddad said it used to be a fowling piece. Well, the hammer's different and the barrel's been somewhat modified. It can use rifle ammo or shot cartridges. Know where to get those?
I'll figure it out. Thank you.
But yeah, like the idea that like, oh man, a sociopath is unhinged by society's rules. I mean, it's not that can't be leveraged as an advantage, but the idea of like, well, you just don't like you've got a problem in your brain. You don't process things correctly. I don't know why that's I don't know why you would consider that a benefit, or like as an overall, just like, oh man, it's just better. That's like saying like I can't taste, so I can eat food that tastes like shit because I won't know. I'll just eat all of it. Which, in a sense, I guess in a survival situation, you would be able to eat like really bad stuff that would be difficult to eat otherwise. But you're also probably going to eat like rotten food. Like how would you? Well, I guess yeah. I guess you have your sense of smell in this hypothetical that I just made up. But it's still, yeah. It's like I don't know. Like it's like all right, that might be useful in like a couple situations, but I don't know. I don't think that's overall a benefit. I think that's overall makes you a more powerful. I'm unhinged. I can eat anything. I am unhinged by taste. All right. I don't know. That doesn't seem. No, it's fucking dumb. And that's the same thing with this sort of humanity's so bad. It's like they're trying to posit like because there's like if you feel that way, that's whatever. Hey, people got different opinions. But it is always shown, it's always presented as being like the superior, the smart, the thinking man's idea, the thinking man's opinion of humanity is that it's a parasite. Except the problem is that the majority of people who talk like that, there was one guy who did that at a job I used to have at a call center, and he lived. God, I think I want to say no. He didn't live with his grandparents, but he lived. So he worked only part time at the call center, and he had it was like PTSD or something kind of like that. No, it was anxiety. I think it was just general anxiety. I think he was in the army at a certain point, and that got him like the benefits that he had. So he only had to work part-time because of his disability. And along with that disability, part of it was he's got anxiety and he needs to be able to smoke pot. So he would, during his breaks, during his 4-hour shift, he would take a break and then and go out in his car and just and smoke a lot of pot and come in. And I mean, it was a call center, so nobody, they didn't really give a shit. They were surprisingly accommodating to him because it was a small low rent call center, and they would run through people, so they didn't really care about whether or not you stayed. But they would, if you were good at your job, they would try to at least, they try to keep you around a little bit more than if you were not good at your job. Well, it's this. If you were good enough at your job, they needed somebody to do the fucking job correctly. So you could kind of get away with a lot more stuff. Of course, favoritism was definitely in play there, which is always hey, when you got favoritism going on, it's, time to get a new job, buddy. Which is in that sort of the situation of the people doing minimum wage. That's really a minimum wage thing too. If you're at minimum wage and there's favoritism, just get the fuck out. It's never going to turn out good. Because what will always happen is if there's favoritism at the low level, there within 6 months to a couple years, it's going to get turned over because it doesn't matter. They can get another lead for a minimum wage job. They don't fucking need you that badly. So get the fuck out. Seriously, I've never seen those people stay. Even at another job I had that was a little bit higher up, or at least with better, connected to a better company, I should say. It was still contract work. But even they eventually got rid of somebody who played favorites. So it's one of those it'll help you in the immediate future. Immediately it'll help you, but don't get used to it. Don't think I'm going to be, oh man, especially if you're being favorited for, or if you're one of the favorites. Enjoy it while it lasts, I guess, but it's not going to last, so don't plan on it. It'll get overturned. Yeah, so, and on the other hand, that call center too, if you were bad, they did not want to fire you because that like it looks bad, and it's like it gives you special. Well, actually, you know, I don't know what it was, because if you get fired because you're bad at your job, you don't get unemployment. Like they can just counterclaim it. But what they would do is they wouldn't fire people. They would just make their jobs, their lives miserable until you quit. Like, I can think of, there's a couple instances. One of the biggest instances that I saw that they fired people was some guy was handing out pot cookies at work, and he got fucking fired. And I think everybody who ate one too got fired as well. Like, real just legal stuff, they'll fire you over. But if you're just not, if they don't really like you, or if you're not that good at your job, but not bad enough to really fire, they'll make you quit. Anyway, so they were surprisingly accommodating for this guy who had this, I guess it was, it's a legal thing. So if you had like a disability like this guy had, I could only work half weeks. I could only work 20 hours a week because I got a stress thing and I got to be able to smoke pot. They would accommodate for that, but it's the same thing where like eventually you get fucked. Because he eventually lost his job. But anyways, so that guy, the guy who finds a way to, hey man, I'm like the type of person who gets into a half, like I only work 20 hours a week and I get to smoke weed all the time. Oh, I'm living the good life. That type of person is the same type of person who, no shit. Well, okay, so this is the same type of person who would talk to me at length about, man, I'm gonna keep playing the lottery, and when I win, I'm gonna use that money to construct a Halo suit, the Mjolnir from Halo, which, I mean, you know, was probably somewhat facetious. I couldn't imagine that this guy was so fucking insane. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit, but I have to believe that he doesn't truly believe that he's going to that he's gonna be able to construct a Mjolnir suit, like a real one. Like it's not gonna ever happen. But he would talk at length about his plans for it, and this whole idea, this whole thing that he would spend hours talking about, hinged on him winning the fucking lottery. This is the same type of guy who would spout things like, what do you do? What do you do when the body has a cancer? You cut it out. What do you do when the body has a disease? You cure it. Same thing with the earth and humanity. That's the type of person who has the mindset that humanity is a cancer. And it's funny too, just thinking of it now, that he was a guy who would find ways to like leech and parasite off of things, off of people, off of the system. Hey, you gotta give me a job. You can't fire me, and I only get 20 hours a week, and I get medical marijuana. I really got it figured out. It's funny that is the guy who thinks that humanity is a cancer on the earth. I just find that really that seems a little ironic to me, you know? I don't know. Do people who have to work really hard and earn their way, you know, like I don't know. Like people who spend a lot of hours working on stuff, I wonder how many of those people have really truly have the belief that humanity is a cancer. I don't know. I think they have a different view on humanity. Oh man, fuck those people. They're so goddamn they can't really believe it. That's the thing too. They can't really believe that humanity is the worst fucking thing that ever happened. Because if you actually believe it, then you gotta fucking kill yourself because you're part of it. Start with you. Well, it's that. You either start killing yourself or you start killing other people. If humanity is the worst part of humanity. We're so fucked up, man. The internet gave everybody a voice. These are people who have just woken up to the fact that the internet gave access to everybody and let everyone have a voice. And guess what? They don't think like you. They don't agree with you. They have opinions that differ from yours. That's basically what they're getting at. That's what they're going to. The internet, the world doesn't think about things the way I do, so fuck them. They're bad. Like, what a piece of shit opinion to have. Hey, buddy, go fucking kill yourself. Why don't you reduce humanity by 1 and fucking kill yourself? Go ahead, just fucking 2 inches of water, dude. Fill up the bathtub with 2 inches of fucking water and lay down. And please spare me your fucking big eye. Oh, shit, man. Humanity, man. Fuck this. God, have you seen Twitter? We all treat each other like shit, man. Fuck humanity. Start it. Just fucking go. Go. Obviously, this is satirical. Obviously, I'm not. I don't really think they should kill themselves. I think that they should, I don't know, maybe they should go for like a walk and just sort of, they should go for a walk. Here's the thing. If you ever feel like humanity should just fucking die, go for a walk and think about all the stuff that you like. Like what about being alive? Like, you know, even if humanity is all fucked, what do you like? Like, what makes you feel a little bit better? Like, what makes you, what can you pick something and go like, I like the fact that exists, and think about that for a little bit, instead of thinking about a tweet, instead of composing a tweet. Humanity is the worst part of humanity. Shut up. They don't agree with. They got a different viewpoint than me. Like, you know, you want to talk about, and these are people who you know, this is the people who champion diversity, which is nothing wrong with diversity, all right? But these are people who champion diversity, and then they get exposed to actual diversity, which is, of course, the internet, which is Twitter, which is everybody, and they go, ugh, oh, that's gross. What the fuck? Look at what all these people are saying. What the fuck? Oh, this is so gross. Oh my god. I'm fucking disgusted by this. Like, just admit it, all right? You're some kind of supremacist. You think one type of thinking is better than another, to the point where you think that the other type of thinking is fucking poison. Just admit it.
Men, aren't you?
My name is Anton Jakob Zellner.
You've come just in time. Grace, my dachshund, is missing.
There may be more important matters for me to attend to, Mr.
Director Abbas Mokhtar. And Grace isn't just a common dog. She's a purebred German dachshund, a champion.
So, the exhibition will still open tonight.
But of course,
I was afraid that my save was gone because I loaded it up and there was no resume game option.
Won't be there.
A terrible loss, a tragedy. That irreplaceable Egyptian cultural treasure has been stolen for the second time.
The second time?
Ah,
What?
shit.
Did you really believe that the eye of the Sphinx was found lying on the banks of the Thames?
Inspector Legrand, Professor Lucien, and Constable Oliver are overseeing the transportation of the safe. They should be here at any moment. I'll have a look around in the meantime.
Do you think that's necessary? The Raven is dead, after all.
If you mean Dr. Gebhardt, his body was never recovered. Nor the stolen eye of the Sphinx, for that matter.
It does us a
Wait, what?
great honor that the Inspector is concerned about us. But we have everything under control.
Legrand isn't as concerned as he should be. But I am. Is the museum closed?
Yes. Only carefully selected guests may enter the museum during preparations for the gala. And of course, you're one of them, Mr. Constable.
What can you tell me about the museum's security system?
One of the best on the market. And the second eye will still be exhibited in our special treasure chamber, which is extra secure.
Treasure chamber?
See for yourself, to the right of the entrance. The eye is as safe as the British Crown jewels.
I think I'll have a look around the museum.
Please do. There's a lot to see. And you let me know if you see Grace, won't you? I hope we find her before the great inspector arrives. Isn't it fantastic how he solved the murder on the ship?
Legrand?
Of course. It's in all the newspapers. The murder of the wealthy Baroness von Trebitz, and how the great Inspector Legrand
It's fucked up.
identified the murderer in just one day. It's the stuff legends are made of. You should count yourself lucky to have the chance to learn from him.
What exactly do the newspapers say?
Everything. It's fantastic. Someone on board must have informed the press immediately. Of course, it's a great advertising for us. The reporters will queue up tonight.
And it was reported that Legrand found the murderer.
Of course! Who else?
Well, I wasn't exactly uninvolved.
Of course. Legrand surely has assistants, but honor to he who deserves to be honored, right?
Well then.
Be seeing you, Constable.
It's messed up.
Grace! Here, Gracie. My sweetheart. Where are you?
Oh, Mr. Inch.
Mr. Inch. There you are. I am so sorry. Baroness von Trebitz was a good-hearted woman. She did so much for the museum.
As you say, sir.
And you? Are you leaving so soon?
I'd like to go back to my hotel. These last days have been such a strain.
First, you sneak into the museum without greeting me, and then you want to leave just as quickly?
I didn't want to disturb you, and we'll have time enough tonight.
Yes, you simply must come tonight. I wanted to present Baroness von Trebitz with a medal. Now you'll have to accept it.
Of course, if you insist, sir.
The Baroness paid for all this. Without her, there wouldn't have been an exhibition or a gala.
She was very generous.
Yes, she was.
If you'll excuse me now. Constable Zellner, I want to thank you again for all you've done. You saved me, you could say.
My pleasure. See you tonight.
Let's see. Like I was saying, the save was gone. Apparently they updated the game yesterday. So all I had to do was disable the cloud saves, and it's fine. So I guess we're okay now. But it's kind of fucked up that he didn't get any credit at all.
Miss Miller.
That's how the media
I'm glad to see
goes.
you here.
Oh, Constable Zellner. I heard what happened to you on board. Awful. Truly awful.
All's well that ends well. You are waiting for Professor Lucien?
Mm-hmm.
Were you able to find out why Professor Lucien left the forecastle so suddenly last night?
No, not really. We
Was
only
it
had a brief conversation. He was
Forecastle,
still
not
very nervous.
Forecastle.
He was like that on the train as well. Seems to be typical of him.
It must be something to do with the burglary at the museum. It really affected him. But he told me not to worry about anything. He said, soon this would all be over.
Really? How did he mean that?
Oh, I didn't ask him, Constable.
Tomorrow you'll be sailing down the Nile, if I heard correctly.
That's right. I'm sure it will be an amazing experience.
But you don't seem to be very excited.
Oh, but I am. It's very generous of Lady Westmacott to invite me, and especially Matty. He'll learn a lot.
But?
Well, Professor Lucien offered to join us.
Then Matt will learn even more. And I'm sure it won't be unpleasant for you either.
No, I just don't know how Matty would react if Edgar came with us.
I understand. I could test the water to see how he'd feel about it.
Would you do that? Oh, thank you, Constable Zellner.
Are there other passengers from the ship here?
Oh, yes, we arrived as a group. David Kreutzer, the violinist, was with us. So were Miss Myers and Mr. Inch. He seems to have gotten over the death of the Baroness pretty quickly. He seems positively relaxed.
I've met him. He looks on the bright side of life, so to speak. Where is Mr. Kreutzer?
He's over in the treasure chamber. Maddie is downstairs in the main hall. I'm afraid I'll hear the sound of something priceless shattering any second.
Matt will be careful, Miss Miller. I'll continue my tour of the museum.
Oh, yes, there's so much to see.
Let's go into the guard area.
Locked. The door is closed if the guard room isn't occupied. That makes sense. Though I would have expected the guard room to be occupied all the time, especially on a day like today.
We're gonna go to the rear area. Oh shit.
Mr. Kreutzer will provide the background music tonight at the opening. Does he have anything else on his agenda? How are the acoustics, Mr. Kreutzer?
Average. I wouldn't have expected anything else from a big stone cavern.
Jeez.
How does it feel to have been accused of murder and to escape by the skin of your teeth? The whole thing could have had a bad ending for you. You didn't have an alibi. It was your gun.
I must admit that I can imagine better ways to spend my time than being roughed up by Inspector Legrand. Your snooping actually paid off for me this time. Did you ever suspect me?
Of murder? No. I think you're too intelligent to shoot someone with your own gun without arranging an alibi for the time of the crime. It seems like a lot of the passengers from the ship are here this morning.
Nearly all of them. I had a brief conversation with the Baroness's butler. Between you and I, he seems quite happy to be rid of the old battleship.
Mr. Kreutzer.
Young Miss Mayers was here as well. Unfortunately, it seems like she's already disappeared again.
Forget it. She's engaged.
And the old witch with her caretaker and her brat are also here.
What do you have against Lady Westmacott?
The lady is more callous than the Queen of the Night. She chased her own son away. Ice cold. I met him briefly. Flew to America because he couldn't stand her anymore.
Did any of the guests behave suspiciously? Was anyone unusually interested in the treasure chamber or the security system?
I couldn't say. I'm here to check the acoustics and then I'll come back for the gala tonight. I'm not interested in your detective games.
The newspaper this morning is full of reports about the events on board.
I've seen them.
Someone must have informed the press directly from the ship. He probably got a pile of money for the story, don't you think?
And again, they want to ruin my reputation. But no, Constable, it wasn't me. I didn't even consider it. And whoever did it was a bungler.
Why?
The story is in all the papers. You get more money if you sell the dirt to just one paper, as an exclusive.
Who do you think it was?
The young guy? The stowaway?
The captain didn't press charges and let him go this morning. But up until then, he was in the cell the whole time.
Perhaps Miss Mayers. Maybe she wants to become an actress and needs a bit of publicity.
Whoever it was, they wanted to make sure that the story spread, and they weren't after money. So, what were they after? Well, I'm looking forward to the concert.
It will be an unforgettable night.
Ancient Egyptian jewelry. I like that golden signet ring with a scarab made of jasper. In ancient Egypt, these beetles were regarded as symbols of fertility. Nowadays, we just call them dung beetles. I suppose the beetles don't really care.
No, they don't.
I can't read what it says, but the cover features a dashing picture of Legrand. It shows an energetic young man photographed from beneath, against the sky. That's the look of a man who can catch a thief and murderer in a single day. Well-trained guards are usually the best security system, although they didn't manage to stop the Raven in London. The gala will be crawling with guards tonight. The local police might also send some reinforcements. Well-trained guards are usually the best security system, although they didn't manage to stop the Raven in London. That must be the treasure chamber where the Eye of the Sphinx is due to be exhibited. The display case is already prepared.
No, sir.
I'm from the Swiss police. I want to check the security arrangements.
No one may enter the treasure chamber before the delivery has arrived.
Exclusive and unique. The Eyes of the Sphinx, exhibited together for the first time ever. Hopefully the visitors will be satisfied with a single eye. Otherwise, all this effort will be for nothing. Unfortunately, now it's just the Eye of the Sphinx. But it's a bit too late to change the banner.
Where do we go? I already looked at the news.
I don't believe that Legrand spoke to the press himself. He doesn't seem to like the attention, and he wouldn't falsely take credit for something he hadn't done. I don't think I can talk to him. He's been ordered not to let anyone into the treasure chamber, and that's just what he'll do. No one may enter the treasure chamber before the Eye arrives. At least security seems to be tight.
Alright. I feel like there's some deja vu in this game for some reason. Let's see. Oh, there's a main hall. Okay. Oh, geez. A lot of shit in here.
Aha! This shows how the ancient Egyptians were able to move the heavy blocks of stone to build their pyramids and temples. They used ropes, wooden sleds, and poles as levers. These exhibits aren't originals, of course. They're reconstructed, based on old pictures. Nonetheless, it's impressive how they managed to build monuments like the pyramids with such simple tools. Several daggers in a row. Their shapes and patterns look timeless, elegant. What does it say here? The dagger on the left is a replica of the dagger from the tomb of Tutankhamun. It must have been incredibly precious during his lifetime because it's made of iron. Thousands of years before the Ice Age, meteorites were the only source of pure iron. So a star that fell from the sky, bringing a substance that's harder than anything they'd known before, would have been a dramatic event. No wonder they used it to forge a weapon for the godlike pharaoh.
Sure.
This is Akhenaten, the only pharaoh whose portrait I always recognize. He has a very unusual head.
Not nice to say.
Akhenaten was the husband of Nefertiti and the father of Tutankhamen, a famous family. But he went down in history as the pharaoh who wanted to eliminate the old gods and replace them with a single god. The priests took offense, and he died of unknown causes.
Okay, more exhibits. This is like going to a real museum. Not that I don't like art and all that stuff, but this isn't
I've heard
VR,
of
so it's
this.
boring.
Desert glass. In the great sand sea of the Libyan desert, there's a region where natural glass is found. Nobody knows how it formed. The valuable material was often used for jewelry in ancient Egypt.
Okay. Let me use this, Oh. Wait. Oh, shit, I didn't even see her over there. Jesus, that's scary.
Impressive, isn't it? Thousands of years old and still beautiful.
That it is. They dug it out of the sand near Thebes over 50 years ago. I was there.
Really?
I met my husband there. He was an assistant on the dig and was ordered by the director of the excavation to take care of that writer. I financed many excavations in the following years, here in Egypt and in the Near East. I visited my husband, together with our son. It was the best time of my life. But a museum is no place for nostalgia. What can I do for you?
Shit's getting sad.
You've had a long and successful life, Lady Westmacott.
What's that supposed to mean, Mr. Zellner? That I should be ready to leave the stage? Because I'm not.
Oh, I didn't want...
I'm here because life is here, Constable. Or was. I have never lived as much as I have here. No fame, no money can buy that.
I understand.
I'm sorry, Constable Zellner. Such an outburst isn't fitting for a woman of my age. And an English woman at that. Let's talk about something else.
Your son. You haven't said much about him. Or perhaps you did. Just not by name.
You're an attentive listener, Mr. Zellner.
I was wondering why you knew so much about Miss Miller's unhappy marriage.
I stopped paying his bar tabs. Stopped paying reporters to hush things up. He got to know her and went with her to America to start a new life. You can change your name easily, but not who you really are.
Oh, shit.
He has my eyes, doesn't he?
The Part 2 novel is for him, isn't it?
If I couldn't provide Matthew with a good father, then at least I can provide him with a good
I
starting
see, I get
life.
it. So that's her grandchild.
When I was working on the ship, I felt like one of the detectives in your novels.
You were lucky. It was an unusual murder. Most murders happen in the heat of the moment or are committed by idiots. They're uninspired. But Gebhardt thought it through. He could have succeeded.
I don't know. He made too many mistakes.
He couldn't have known that the Baroness, almost unconscious from the drugs, would lock her cabin door.
But that was a risk. The plan was too complicated and sloppily executed.
You certainly are a harsh critic, Mr. Zellner.
He could have shot her on the side deck and thrown the weapon into the sea. With no witnesses, no one would have suspected him.
How boring.
Or if it had to be a complicated plan, then he should have worked more carefully. Should have thought of everything, had a plan B in place.
Maybe he didn't have enough time. He had only a few hours to plan and commit the murder.
Still, he should have covered his tracks more carefully. The audio tape, the bloody glove, none of that should have stayed in the medical center. Do you think that Dr. Gebhardt was the Raven?
Was? Do you think he's dead?
The letter sounded like he committed suicide.
There's your answer. Does that sound like the Raven? Being unmasked? Taking the easy way out?
My sentiments.
So this doesn't make any sense.
The Raven wouldn't commit murder.
They knocked him out, and then he just
jumped into the
left?
sea.
You don't want everything to be over,
They
do you?
didn't like...
It's my chance to do something great. It can't be over
They didn't-
yet.
At least
They
you
didn't
solved
lock
the
him up or
murder of the
anything? I don't get
Baroness.
it.
You're a hero.
That's not how the newspapers see it. Nor I. Something's missing. I can achieve more.
Careful, Constable. He who flies too close to the sun.
Is that the myth of Icarus?
To be honest, no. The story is Greek and was only written down 1,000 years later. I was counting on the dramatic effect.
Oh, worked well enough. Let's assume that the thief is still out there. Who is he?
If all this were a novel, then it would be the one you least expect.
Is that intended to be a confession, Lady Westmacott?
What do we know about the new Raven?
He's a man who would stop at nothing.
Must it be a man? And how do we know that it's just one person? There could be several people collectively pretending to be the Raven.
So, we don't know anything.
That's not completely true. We know that he or she wants the Eye of the Sphinx, and will probably strike here, assuming he or she hasn't already gone.
It may be the end of the story for me, Lady Westmacott. Inspector Legrand will arrive soon and send me to the hotel. I'll return tonight for the gala, hoping all the while that the Raven does dare to attempt a burglary. Tomorrow morning, I'll have to return to Switzerland. What an unsatisfactory ending that would be.
It wouldn't be a triumphant ending, but it could be worse. At least you'd still be alive, Constable.
Will you attend the gala tonight, Lady Westmacott?
But of course, the antiquities, the delightful atmosphere, and who knows, perhaps there will be another spectacular burglary.
And your cruise?
The ship doesn't leave until tomorrow, and believe me, I'd cancel the cruise for this.
As always, it was an entertaining and enlightening chat, Lady Westmacott.
I'm going to miss our little chats, Constable Zellner. Goodbye.
She's fucking weird. I think she has something to do with it, but we'll continue here later. Bye.
Solid State Empire.
Disappointment of life affects everyone. You shouldn't feel alone. The King Corp has a solution you are after. Abradoxin. Take the pill. You are after. Take the Abradoxin. Abradoxin. Take the pill. Dream forever. With Abradoxin. Always.
Do not refresh your browser. I, Pixel Demon, have taken full control of this stream. For what reason? I've been trying to talk about like how I'm gonna take over the world and how I want you, viewer, in my army, but I keep forgetting to do that. Shit, dude. It's just I have this huge backlog of video games that I haven't played yet. Well, actually, I have played this one. I played it quite a few times, and it actually is my first video game as a kid. So let's go ahead and play. Oh, super generic. This is like this is the type of game babies play when they're dropped on their head. They have like a piece of I don't know, I'm not gonna talk anymore. Anyways, let's go ahead and start. Alright, let's go. We're playing I was gonna say Yoshi's World. We're gonna play Mario's Island. And whoa, what the fuck? Anyways. Oh shit, what the fuck? Hey, okay, let's start the stream one more time. 1, 2, 3. Do not refresh your. Alright. Now we got it. We got it this time, I promise. Oh, what the fuck? I'm supposed to be the game master. No, I'm. Okay, no more fucking around. Wait, what the fuck? What? Alright, hang on. I don't. Am I playing another fucking ROM? I swear to fuck. I don't mean ROM, I mean, am I playing another hack? No way, I can't be. There's no way. No way, Jose. Alright, we got it this time, fellas. We got it, we got it. We're gonna go here. Yoshi's Island 2. Oh fuck, I think this is a hack. No, this isn't a hack. See, cause I remember this. Why the fuck was the other one so hard? Let me do the Yoshi voice. Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. What do you got? Would you like to take a whiff of the old brimstone? I'm gonna take off my shoes. Would you like to smell them? Hey, talking about Super Mario World and smelling things. Did you guys hear that? What do you get? Did you guys? Oh fuck! Hang on. Why am I not running? Why does it take longer for me to run? Did you guys hear that Universal's trying to make a Nintendo Land? Oh shit. That's pretty neat. I grew up with Nintendo products only. So I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be the 40-year-old stomping kids. Get the fuck out the way, little piece of shit. And I'm gonna stomp on them. I'm gonna stomp on them like Goombas. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, no. 27, baby. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome. I do have some ideas for them though, and that is, oh yeah, yeah. Oh fuck! Oh, it's my ride, dude. But I do have some ideas for Nintendo Land rides. The first one I want to get off my list is an F-Zero roller coaster. And I'll be the first to say I hate roller coasters. Roller coasters are a waste of fucking time. Cause all you do in them is, oh, I feel sick. Wow, dude. I feel sick. It's awesome. Listen. Roller coasters feel like shit. Alright? And if you like them, you have bad taste, my dude. Alright? However, the F-Zero roller coaster is gonna rule because it's gonna take place in oh shit. It's gonna take place in Big Blue. Oh fuck. And most of the area is going to be like the whole roller coaster is gonna be on a big old lake. And throughout the whole thing, it's going to be there's going to be an F-Zero music. It's going to be randomized, but it's going to be a roller coaster that goes super fast. Now this is the cool part, all right? At night, instead of Big Blue, it ain't that track. It's fuck, what is it called? Firefield? It's gonna be Firefield because the lights underneath the lake, it's going to be turned into orange. And that's when you hear the scarier, more intense tracks of F-Zero. And there's gonna be fountains that crisscross over the riders. It's gonna be awesome. All right, Nintendo, steal that shit. Make your or Universal steal it. It's gonna be fucking awesome, man. What's another thing? Oh, continue and save. What's another thing? We're gonna have they are working on a Mario Kart ride, and they keep saying it's going to. Does that one move? I don't know. Is there anything here? Guess not. It's going to combine VR technology. I don't know how they're gonna do that with a thrill ride. How? I don't know, but I'm there. I think somewhere they also said that it was going to it was also going to have the ability to race other people there, like does that mean that I can throw items at them? I don't know. But once again, I'm gonna be there and it's gonna rule. Oh shit. Nothing here? Nope. So I got nothing much to say about that. But I do have some say about a Metroid ride. It'll be like Buzz Lightyear's ride. If you haven't been there, you're just stationed in one moving car. But the thing is that there's a little joystick that you can move the thing around and you shoot shit. My idea for this is you're going into the Phazon mines and you're trying to find Samus because you haven't heard anything from her, and you see all these nasty mutated aliens, and you and your partner have to cannon up. And oh no, wait, yeah, you guys have to cannon up to, oh shit, to defeat whatever is underground. And then at the end you find an animatronic of Samus fighting what the fuck was that other, the Phazon Samus? I don't know. Oh, Dark Samus, Black Samus. That was a joke. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. I'm not racist. I can't be because I am Latino, and if you think I'm not, I got a green card to prove it. Yeah, it's gonna have Dark Samus. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be awesome. What else? What are my other ideas? Oh, a Star Fox simulator, kinda in the same vein of what was it called? Oh, I can't grab that. Fuck it. If you guys have ever seen videos or have gone to Universal Studios, down over at California, it'll be like that ride. It's just basically a 3D ride on rails. What's another idea I had? Ooh, I know it ain't Nintendo, but I was thinking of a Sonic roller coaster, and oh man, it's gonna be so cool because it's gonna go super fast. Oh shit, it's gonna go super fast, and the whole time it's gonna have going down at the speed of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. It's gonna have that playing the whole time, and it's gonna go fast, dude, like real fast. And on one of the times where you go up, you're gonna see Big the cat. He's gonna say, "Hey guys," and then you're also gonna see Robotnik trying to capture you, because he has a capturing fetish, and he's gonna be like, "Ah, you fuckers!" He's gonna say that. And then when you go down, it's gonna have it's gonna have Tails at the bottom, and he's gonna be smiling, and he's not gonna have any gloves. He's not gonna have any shoes. And when you pass him by, oh no, before you pass him by, he's gonna say, "Good job, guys." And when you pass him by, you're gonna get a whiff of the old brimstone. You're gonna smell those smelly feet, and you're gonna go, "Ooh!" No, hold on. You're gonna go like this. Oh! Oh, fuck! Those are some stinky stinks. That's what you're going to say. That's what you're gonna say, dude, and it's gonna rule. Oh shit! All right, hold on. And that's gonna be another ride. And when you're with your mom and your dad, your mom and your dad's gonna go, "Wow, that was a great ride. Come on, son." And then you're gonna go, "I don't want to get up." And then they're like, "Why don't you want to get up?" And then you start sweating, and you start going, "Oh, I just don't want to get up right now." And then your mom and dad are gonna be like, "There's other riders that are gonna get on, son. You need to get off." And you're gonna go, I can't. I just need to think about some stuff." And your dad is gonna go like, Stop being like this. Get up." And he's gonna pull you up from your armpit. And then when he pulls you up, everyone's gonna see the big ass boner you were hiding because you smelled his feet. You sick fuck. You sick motherfucker. That went perfect with the music. Because that's what's gonna happen to your life. And then you're gonna have to live underground like this. What's another idea? I don't know. What's another idea that I have? Oh shit. What? I can go up. That's weird. I never knew that. But I know it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I'm actually sliding up. It's the weirdest thing. Oh shit. What's another idea? Oh, they are also working on like this is real life, no shit, no bullshitting. I mean, oh fuck. They are working on a Donkey Kong roller coaster based off the cave carts. And it looks pretty neat. And that is because there are going to be sections of the ride where there is no track. So you're going to jump from track to track. The way they're gonna do that is that the whole roller coaster. Oh, I remember this part. It's slow as shit. The whole roller coaster is going to be. Oh shit! Am I gonna die here? Nope. The whole roller coaster is going to be on another rail at the bottom, but you, the rider, you're only going to see the rail in front of you. So there's gonna be pieces of track missing, and you're gonna shit your pants. That's pretty cool. I can't wait for that. I think the one at Japan, that one's gonna be made first, then one in California. Oh shit. What the fuck? There you go. That's right, baby. Oh, I thought I got 3 if I did that. Shit. Did I miss the haunted house somehow? Is there a secret to that? I think there was a secret exit. Oh yeah, it's the one up there. I fucking forgot. Oh, fuck this guy. I need to go up there. Yeah, cause there's that secret. Yeah, fucker. Oh! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you go. Whoa! Oh! Fuck. I had more ideas for rides and I just fucking forgot. Oh yeah, there's going to be I want there to be like a shop where you get like Paper Mario type of food. That is the only game where I actually want to eat the food. There was like a mushroom spaghetti, sweet mushroom cake, which I don't expect the cake to have actual mushrooms in it. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Ooh. Oh shit. Well, fuck you. Anyways, a restaurant like that'd be pretty neat. Yeah, you gotta have your Pokemon in there somewhere. I think somebody mentioned something about like VR battles. I don't know. This is boring. Oh no! Am I ever gonna get up there? Oh, oh, there it is, there it is. Yeah, baby. No, no, no! Fuck! Oh! Woo! God, fuck! Why do I make weird noises like that? But yeah, I want a. Oh man, it's gone. I'm gonna have to play this shit again. Man, this is straight up gay, dude. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want for that. There should also be a. They gotta have. They gotta have something. Something having to do with Zelda. And that the way I would do a Zelda ride is, oh, you piece of shit. The way I would do a Zelda ride is kind of make it like Indiana Jones, where it starts off kind of slow and then it turns into like a half roller coaster thing. That's what I would do. Oh shit! Why does this game so hard all of a sudden? What the fuck happened? Fuck. That's how I do it. Oh, you shithead. Is there anything here? Oh. Is this a secret? Secret exit? Oh shit. Oh, wait, I think there's something up there. Oh, there is something up there. Anyways. Whoa! Oh, I thought I went off screen. Yeah, there's going to be... Oh, yes, this is exactly what I need. Yeah! Oh, fuck! Oh, you bastard. Can I eat these? I forgot if I can eat these. Oh, shit! Woo! You fucker! Woo! Yeah, and then... I swear to God, if one of the shops isn't named after Wario either, you can kiss my ass, Nintendo. Oh, fuck you. No, I got it. Check it out. What the fuck? I have to really do this? Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, or a Wario Bakery. Or a Wario Arcade. That'd be pretty cool. I would love a Wario ride, but let's be honest, we ain't never getting a Wario ride. Oh! Oh God. Alright. What was I saying? Yeah, we need a Wario. God, I would love a Wario ride, but I don't know how I would do that. Maybe like a kids thing, but Wario isn't really like kiddie, you know? I don't know how I would make one. But the coup d'etat of my ideas that I have is I want an actual shop called oh shit. Oh, there it is. I want an actual shop called Yoshi Wares. What the fuck was that? It's gonna be called Yoshi Wares. And you know how Yoshi eats a lot of food? Well, the store will center around Yoshi. Wait. Oh, I see. Oh, I can't carry it. Oh. Anyways, the store will center around Yoshi. It's gonna be called Yoshi Wares. Nope. Yoshi Wares. And what it's going to be is you enter the store and Yoshi's just there sitting in a chair, and he has no shoes, and you just have to smell in between his toes, and you go, oh, oh, and then that's not enough, so you have to go one more. That's some stinky stink right there. I don't have a foot fetish. I'm just some ideas. I gotta cut stream.